Okay. You got the motherfucking Great Gatsby.
I found it. I was like, let's do something. We getting ready to just celebrate. Everything's a celebration now.
Man, look, I don't know. Gotta be careful nowadays. They throwing charges at everybody.
Everybody is um. Let's pour some more of that. Hold on. Um, the fact that everybody is a target. There's no safe space.
No safe spaces. There's nowhere to hide. Don't get famous. Don't be famous. Don't do no dirt. If you did something 10 years ago, go back in time.
And
Stop yourself from doing it. Break your
yeah,
own leg so that you don't do the stupid shit that's gonna get you in trouble today.
exactly.
Because it was
Because
cool back then. It ain't cool today.
before cameras, before all the social medias and all that.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad camera phones didn't exist until after I got my ignorance out of me.
Who are you like? It's so many things that I mean. I okay. So so last week I went back to St. Louis and we were going through some stuff that was in my grandma's basement, and we found cameras. You remember like the little? So we found a little handheld joint, and we found like the little first little digital cameras. It was so cool, and I was like, oh, if we found some chargers, this would be interesting because they're my brothers. I know they're my brothers. And I remember when we saw one of his first handheld cameras when he first went to college,
Hmm.
I just saw booties. And I was like, this is what you do with your time?
You know what?
Yeah, that's what y'all was doing. You know it.
No. I'm just trying to think, where is that camera right now?
Listen, if I get my sister to bring it back from St. Louis, we're gonna air some shit out.
Aaron.
My brother's been married for 10 years. Maybe this will finally get him a divorce. I don't know. Um, you ain't even peep.
I did. I was about to. I was about to peep the
Dang.
whole, like, I see you live. You're looking like a vision.
I did something today. I said, you know what? Let's change it up. And new frames came in. These are
New
the
frames, letting the hair go, letting the
um,
man, the pearls, the man, look, Fly Bakery gear. Look, we are in full
oh,
effect here at the most valuable podcast. This is what we do.
I stand my business. Just a little razzle dazzle, just a little razzle dazzle. That's all.
And look, the razzle has dazzled.
Has dazzled, yes.
I'm trying to shake off some of the razzle dazzle. I got sick shortly after Thanksgiving. That's why
Mm.
I'm not drinking tonight, folks. This is just some peppermint tea,
Oh,
and I'm just taking it easy, letting the
I'll
stomach
drink.
settle.
I'll drink for you.
Drink for me, because I'm gonna be right back at it in a couple of days. Because
Yeah, you gotta turn it around. We gotta.
look, I got mad bottles of champagne waiting. It's so many bottles of champagne waiting. It's about to be a true celebration.
That's
First
what's
of
up.
all, Kwanzaa, Coochie Jakalia, niggas. Okay,
That
Coochie Jakalia.
they be sparingly celebrating Kwanzaa. They don't know nothing about the other days. They be like,
No.
happy.
I know all the days. I know Nia. I know Emoja. I know Ujama.
Them your ex-girlfriends. Don't be saying about you.
First of all, I would never date anything Afrocentric like that. I never would. I'm more of a traditional Christian name type brother.
Okay,
I like a
okay.
traditional Christian name, something that I could stand in front of the Heavenly Father and say, "This is me, good Lord, Joseph." Well, not Joseph. We know too many of those
Oh,
Josephs. But anyway, uh, oh, let me stop. I made a vow to Scout's honor. We're gonna no beefs in 2025. We're gonna really try to hold up to that. No beefs in 2025. Read between the lines. But anyway, Jay-Z, man, we gotta. I hate to just jump into it like this, but the
We
news
got to.
be newsing, and it just be breaking.
News, news, and
News be newsing, and in today's category of who trying to get rich off the next nigga's figures, apparently one of the women who has uh sued Sean P. Diddy Combs in the multiple cases of sexual misconduct, we'll just call it, against him, has
hmm
now filed, well, not even filed a suit against Jay-Z.
right.
They sent a letter basically demanding money for the most part, just extorting money, and I personally, you know, before I get into my response to this, I'm gonna say this. Let me start by saying this.
Hmm.
I do confess I am a Jay-Z fan.
There's
He
99% of
Yeah,
the
he was the soundtrack to my life.
as
I sold, bagged, produced a lot of narcotics while listening to his music.
soon as the song come on, you remember what corner you was on. I got you. I got
Hopkins and Ellis. Shit. Look, all I'm saying is if you are going to levy accusations against the Jigga Man,
you. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to have undeniable proof.
Yeah.
And I personally respect his response because he released a letter.
He released a whole letter.
Oh,
Yes.
we're
And
gonna put it
his,
up on the screen, but we're gonna read it here for you right now.
oh,
My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So, no, I will not give you one red penny. I just like the start of that. One red penny. That's why I want a red today for you guys. I want a red because you're not getting one red penny. He further goes on to say, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one, which has always been my stance. Why are we filing civil complaints? Why are we looking for money when we're supposed to be looking for justice?
true.
Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? Now I'm not gonna go further into it. You can read it all here, but this brings up the whole allegation. You're telling me that in 2000 you were
Mm-hmm.
13 years old
Mm-hmm.
at an award show after party being sexually abused and misused by celebrities. I just want to question, who were your parents at the time?
Who are your parents?
Who are your parents? I want to know,
Who
why
were
are
they?
the parents not standing in front of the court? Why
Demand answers. Yeah.
why did you come for money first and not like, I've seen these types of situations, and let me first say this and be very clear. This is not a playing matter. This is one of the few times you're not going to catch me joking. Very serious. I take these things very serious, and because of my previous profession, I
Mm.
really believe in the like, even women who are sex workers and things of that nature, they deserve to be protected. They deserve to make it home at night. Just because this is what you choose to do to make
Does
some
not
money
mean
does not mean you deserve to be violated. Okay, first and foremost. So I don't care what capacity she was in there at. She was a minor. at an award show, at a music industry awards show after party at 13.
At 13.
I sold cocaine to half the niggas in the industry, and I ain't never been to the after. I've been there, but I ain't get to go in and
And
get down. Shit, and I would have gave them a little extra blow if they did that.
how do we get here? No. I
Not
mean,
not the young girl part, but yeah, if
but I get it. No, I get you. And I
you see,
so
let me see Lil Kim up close naked. Yeah, that 8 ball on me, Playboy.
not the eight. But okay, so because this situation is difficult, especially being a female, because most females would be like, rally together, we gotta be supportive of what's the allegations. But in this circumstance, like in this situation, I have two daughters. Neither one of my daughters, even at 19, my oldest daughter is 19 years old. I've been around different people. I've been in situations where I could bring her, but I'm not bringing her because she's 19. Because one, I don't know everybody around me who does what's going on, any of that. So you telling me at 13, I'm letting my child at an award ceremony
In 2000,
in 2000
no, because I just want to go back and just refresh people's memory on what we was doing in 2000. 2000 was the height of tip drill.
be very
2000 was we were spraying champagne on bitches. We
easy.
it was definitely the next episode. To 2000, it was big pimping. 2000, matter of fact, 2000, the thong song had a
It definitely,
crescendo.
yeah. Yeah.
2000, the year 2000. You remember that from Conan O'Brien? In the year 2000.
All I can think about is for the 99s and the 2000s.
For the 99 and 2000, we was backing that ass up already.
Backing that ass up.
Cash Money said they needed a project chick, a hood rat chick,
And every
a
chick,
man who didn't care and said she took that dick. And you had a 13-year-old at an award show after party for that industry?
and for a predator, like you,
Okay,
hey, Diddy,
maybe we didn't know they were predators then. We didn't
we
know.
know
Let's
what.
just say that. But still,
Yes, but again, but again, all these people are saying, well, just like so they're saying it's equivalent to like Cosby. When you went to Cosby's party, you knew what was happening. So when you went and hung out with Diddy, apparently you knew what was happening.
you said
But it's like
you at Cosby party, you gotta be like this.
be like mm-mm,
Hmm.
no, no, Mr. Cosby, no. Listen, I make my own drink. Don't worry about it. No, matter of fact, I brought my own cup. I brought my own cup. Don't worry about it. But I'm taking water all night. Don't.
I'm bold. I'd take a sip. I'd be like, pour it up, Bill.
I'll be like, pour it out.
Hmm. Hope you put two in there, Bill, because I'm a big boy.
How did we get here? I don't know how we ended up right there. But
Look, first of all, this is William Cosby Sr.
William,
Proud of Temple University.
listen.
Hell yeah, I want a drink.
You want a little, what he saying? A little pudding
Oh,
pop.
boy. But that they say that quote is taken out of pocket because he was talking about Spanish Fly, and apparently Spanish Fly was all the rage back in the day.
Mm-mm.
They say you put a little Spanish Fly in your little drink, you be wanting to do the hokey pokey all night.
No, I don't like that. No. But I feel like for Jay-Z in this situation, I mean, he can't win for losing. He can't win right now because honestly, you got people on both sides. You got the fans who are deep Jay-Z fans. But you got people who are like, well, he said something, so that means he innocent, like or he's guilty. And it's like he can't win for losing because if he didn't say nothing,
He would have
then
been
people would be like, well, he ain't say nothing, so he gotta be
keep it
guilty.
under the rug. He trying to hide some shit.
But now that he said something, people are like, oh, he's trying to hide something. And I'm like, he said something because if he didn't say something, y'all would be sitting here throwing him under the bus.
I'm gonna be real with you. I know why he said something.
Hmm.
People don't even understand this yet, but he works with the NFL now. And
Yeah.
NFL has some of the most dedicated investigators. They know shit about niggas. Like they find out shit. The shit they be like, he
We
throw
can't,
right-handed, but he wipe his ass with his left. Like
yeah,
they
they know some
want it
stuff.
like that.
Before they work with you, they're gonna find out. And yeah, like I don't see them really bringing him on if he was such a what do I want to say, a risk basically. Like if he was such, you know what I'm saying?
They
Like
bet you for years.
yeah, like before they bring him into that industry and him as a black man,
He's owned a basketball team.
he's still a black man, y'all. So I don't think he's gonna get the better treatment because he's Jay-Z. No, he's still a nigga.
He owned a basketball team. He's been vetted every single way. He
So,
knows that the worst thing he could do with the NFL is hide it because they're gonna find out. He could try to be like, I'm not even addressing this. Then the NFL gonna come at him and say, so
yeah,
you wasn't gonna tell us about
right.
this little contract
But
you
the
got?
NFL does a great way to, if it is true, if something is true, hey, they didn't put the video, got to go out. Like they, whoever they PR people, they get on it to the point where, what was it? Because wasn't it what football player was that who was like dragging his wife out of the elevator?
Oh yeah, that was Ray Rice. I know him. I know him. He wanted to date my cousin at one point. I don't know how I feel. Like he's a cool guy to the family, but
Yeah.
when you see that, you just be like,
You're like,
I
you
just
you
my
drag,
cousin being, well, my little cousin wouldn't have been doing all the shit that the girl in the video was
and
doing.
if it was doing it right, but it for that situation, they made sure they put it out,
They killed his career.
and they got it out of there. They was like, ah, we got everything we need. That's it.
That didn't look good. And then and that's crazy because it's 6 degrees of separation. And then Jay-Z had an elevator incident too. And then it was just
Here we are, and here we are.
and Ray
But that's
Rice.
my thing.
I've seen that nigga up close when that he cocky and his thigh
Yeah,
is literally like thicker than most niggas' heads.
that's
Motherfucking that man, yo, when he swung at that woman, I said,
like yeah, she's a goner.
nah, Ray, that was at my uncle's funeral.
That's that Ray.
Like, no,
Yeah,
baby. When you
exactly.
get this in, I ain't even get to get none of this NFL money with you.
That Ray. Yeah, but like I said, I feel like, and like I said, he's with Jay-Z, he's still damned if he do, damned if he don't. Because now you still got your Jaguar rights who gonna come on and be like, see, he did this and Beyonce did it, and then it's like, I'm kind of sick of it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it too much to ask? Would it be too much to ask to say, okay, anything that happened before Drake, you get a pass for.
I mean, the way that
Anything
it's
before
going,
Drake.
the industry is going down in a gasoline basket. Like, I don't know where we go from here.
I know where we go from here. Go to the bathroom and flush this shit.
The whole year.
This look. First of all, I ain't
What I
even want to
say?
say I told you so, but
No, you know who told us so? I told you earlier.
ooh,
Cat Williams started it all.
look, Cat Williams stole my whole shtick. I'ma say I've been the one ripping into niggas, and then Cat comes and does it on a grand stage because he's Cat Williams and he said something about Steve Harvey and Sid and all this. What? Just because I'm talking about a nigga in a fedora? Just because I talk about a old washed up 98 comic view ass nigga, so my shit don't matter no more.
Cause your shit is comic will be.
I keep telling y'all every time I was sitting there, I was bagging up dope at my mama table. We had some Jay-Z playing. We had Reasonable Doubt playing,
Chicken man.
and then I was bagging up the dope, and we was this nigga, little fat lesbian looking nigga on the TV. I would have never knew that lesbian looking nigga was gonna threaten to punch me in my face one day, and then get scared when he saw how I really move. If you'd have told me,
This is where we was gonna go with it. Okay.
you'd have told me in 1998 that the man on the radio would
Yeah.
have an allegation by a minor, the man on the TV would want to fight me, and the other nigga on the radio, Fat Man Scoop, would demand to see my chart.
God rest his soul.
Rest in peace. We love you, Scoop. I'd have told you, you put that blunt down, bro. We got to bag this shit up and sell it. Stop smoking it. That's what I would have told you, Devin.
Would have told you that.
I would have told you, put that shit down. We supposed to be selling this shit.
But here we are.
But here we are.
And
And Drake is still number one.
I don't believe it.
I told
That's
you.
the op.
I
That's the
told
op.
you. I
That's the op.
told you. I
Cause
told you.
how he wasn't none of my top songs, but he number one. How?
Because what happens
The
is
math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing.
what happens is
The math
your
ain't mathing.
Spotify's, your Apples, all these things play him in the mix. He had the top 7 songs. He had the top 10 for a while. Like he all the top 10 was him for a while.
The math ain't mathing. I'm
That,
going to country music. But you know what? Black country music ain't had these problems. I like me. What's her name? Tanner. Is it Tanner Adele? No, it's I think I messed up her name. But I like her. I like a few country artists because I was like, you know what? I like this. I like where this is going. And I know K Michelle is like a country artist now. But my girl, where is it? Yes, Tanner Adele. That's what it
is
is.
it bad that I
What? Because she got a song called Buckle Bunny. I like that
no
song.
no. So right, I know dudes who know K Michelle from the industry, and they all
K
alleged,
Michelle don't look like herself.
allegedly they say
Mhm.
she has an aroma. So every time somebody says K Michelle's name, I go like this. Unconscious, I just go.
So, okay, no, you cannot say that because I don't know where the aroma is, but I have met her and she does not have an aroma that I could detect. Just saying.
But I'm proud of you for taking all that bullshit out your body. That probably helping. That's probably helping with the whatever's going on.
But she still,
He said she got to get 4 more to get the rest of it out.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
I
a lot of silicone. A lot of silicone. It's making us sick. I'm glad there's a movement of sisters taking that shit out their bodies.
Yeah, Angela White's formerly Black China.
She's still crazy as cat shit though. Didn't she just stab her boyfriend?
I don't know, did she?
She did. No, I'm telling you, she did. She just stabbed her boyfriend. She punched him in the face, stabbed him, and said, "Stop acting like that. My ex-boyfriend used to get beat up all the time." It feels look, fellas, I've been preaching this message as of late, and it's a two-part message. One, don't be ashamed if you're a Urkel. Okay? Don't be ashamed to be a Urkel. Urkel was the top 1% of all of us. That man was going to change the world. Laura was a fool for treating him how she did. I'm currently somebody's Urkel, and I'll be that. But two, don't let yourself get put in the cart, fellas. Do not let yourself get put in the cart. The Amazon cart of life, do not let yourself get put into that.
Okay, I like that, you know.
Don't let yourself get because that happens to us, fellas. That we know that's the plight of the black man and men in general that we don't talk about. So love yourself, fellas. Don't let no black China beat on you. Don't let it happen. It's so
You
hurt.
know what? All right, so I got to see T.I. do stand up. And I only bring this up because you said about Black China beating you. So he did a set. Um, he did a set about Tiny like fighting him, and it was good. It was good. So he got on at 9:34. He got off at like 10:14.
45.
Yeah. I know I'm new. I'm new to comedy. I'm not a
It's not 40. Yeah, 40.
yeah, I'm not a I don't consider myself a I'm still a toddler in here because who was it? Godfrey listed as like, being his child. I'm 3 years old. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't bad for three.
But I hear things, and when I hear comedians, like I'm really bad. Like I probably put on the most like devil wears Prada attitude because when other people are laughing, oh my stuff keeps sticking. But when other people are laughing, I'm listening. And I know people are looking at me like this bitch ain't laughing. Like, but when it's funny, I let a little I let a little you
Yeah,
gonna hear
you
me.
things laugh.
Yeah, I got a little but
You
T.I. said looked like he wasn't finished rehearsing the script. Like it was it was tough
hey, look.
because I've seen this man as a phenomenal rapper, phenomenal actor. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah, when he snatched that
But
little chain off of Lord London and get my shit.
hey, you
I said,
you
that's some real nigga shit. Oh yeah, I be
and,
wanting
and
that
when
chain
Lauren she
back.
go like that I felt that. I felt when he did that.
Man, look, snap it. Get my chain back.
This 40 minute this 44 minute set that I it was
You
it was
see,
so it was stiff.
and, and as a fan of Ti, I'm
Yeah.
inclined to give him a little grace just because of the circumstance of because I wouldn't expect him to come in and be completely polished. And
No, and yeah,
it's a tall order to say, hey, within a year or two or three,
I'm gonna be
go
completely yeah.
out and do headline set material.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot. That's a lot. I'm getting to the point. I'm 8 years in, and I had to literally dedicate every waking moment. Like, and I know we talk about this a lot because I be feeling how you think I'm critical at times, and I'm not critical of people at all. I just recognize the work I put in, and it comes off at times as critical of people because I'm really just kind of pat myself on the back for what I had to do in order to get to where I'm at. But I'm only where I'm at because I devoted
Yeah.
every living second of my life for the
Yeah.
last 8 years to comedy.
Now he did acknowledge that he did realize this is not easy. And he was like, now one of his part of his set was I love because it was like, okay, somebody definitely told you to acknowledge like this is not easy. And he was like, I did not get in comedy for the money. Cause these niggas have none. Like he was like, they look so happy though. And I was like, that
That was the funny, yeah.
that was beautiful. I was like, you get it. And that's when he had me. I was active then. I was like, amen. Like I was in church. I was like, yes, this isn't for the glitz and glam that it looks like to everybody else. Because even when we look forward to like you and doing your special and everything that we got, you know what I'm saying? The background of that is not as simple as what you're gonna make it look like once you get everything edited and put together. It is gonna look like this, but
Yeah,
everything else, like it takes time.
that's
And
right.
that's the one thing I will say about comedy. It has taught me how to take time. Um, because Everything else, I'll be like, oh, I can get that. I can get that. I did theater. Give me a script. I got you. But comedy is so much more, um, it's more challenging
Yeah, a lot
because
more
it,
details.
yeah, it takes you to do more because this is your script. It's your personal, in your heart script, and you have to deliver it to the world with a message behind it, with a punch, with a setup. Like, you got to do all of this and make it sound so funny. And
To a
of
room
course,
full of strangers.
huh?
To a
You say
room
what?
full of strangers.
Room full of strangers. But I tell people all the time because people were like, when I was in St. Louis, they was like, "Oh, you did something, you ain't tell me." I'd rather do that in a room full of strangers than people that I know because I started writing a book. Sheesh, I can't tell you how long it's been. It's almost 10 years since I started writing a book. But I did like the first chapter and I stopped because I let my cousin like kind of like test it and read it. And he was like, damn. And I was like, that's gonna be the reaction that I get from the world if that was his reaction. He was just like, he was like, because he always say, little mama, I cried. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm like, I don't think I want people to cry. I was like, I don't know what I want people to do. And I kind of started back again because like I had the pleasure of meeting like Jennifer Lewis and I read her book. Her first book, what is it? The Mother of Black Hollywood. I got that and that book is it tells you so much about Jennifer Lewis. You'll understand so much more about her reading that book and you'll appreciate more about her reading that book.
Excerpts.
Huh?
I read some excerpts.
And she's from St. Louis, so actually by way of Kenlock. But she that book made me respect her even more. Like her hustle, her grind, her mentality, her thought process. Like it take a lot to think the way she does and to do and be skilled like she is. This the same woman who played Dolores Van Cartier's little background singer. She played Anime's mama. You know, like
They
you
played everybody mama.
it take a special kind of
Played
woman to be
everybody's
able to
mama.
pull off what she done pulled. And she was Mama Odie. She was Mama Odie. We have to remember that. In Princess Tiana, Princess of the Frog, she was Mama Odie.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Princess and the
No, you didn't. But I've seen it like 12 times. Matter of fact, when we're done recording this, I might go watch it again because it's my special place.
I don't have any children. That's that is
Oh no, how about this? When we went to go see it, I had my oldest daughter and two of my friends who don't have kids. They wanted to go see it, so that was their
look,
excuse. It was
y'all,
taking.
y'all of ladies. Princess stuff is in y'all blood.
I know.
So it's like I had to get my nephews and take them to go see Captain Underpants. That was the last thing I seen with like I take my nephews, but now they cool now. They like girls, so I don't get to take them no more.
Yeah, they ain't going. They ain't going to see nothing else but cheeks.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get my little homeboy and his son, and I'm getting my little youngest nephew. He 4,
Mhm.
and my
Okay.
my man's son is 4. So I'm just like,
Oh
yo,
yeah,
take my little nephew out a little bit more. We gonna just
hang out. Yeah.
yeah, we gonna hang out. We gonna just go out and just holler, just do shit. They like we was at Golden Corral the other day. He was like, Vino, you like chicken? I was like, just the skin, really, but
Really?
what? You don't like
You
chicken?
know, I do, but like, oh no, I got it's the flavoring. It has to be a good flavor.
That Golden Corral fried chicken skin?
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
pretty
is
spot
a
on.
different flavor, man. That shit. And I don't even like as a kid, right? Confession. Fat nigga moment. This is how deep this fat nigga shit go. As a child,
Okay.
I couldn't have been more than 4 years old, probably like 3. My mother was making chicken. She made baked chicken. and I was hungry. I ate all the skin off of all the chickens that because she baked the chicken, she sat it on, and I'm just sitting there. I'm a big baby, so I could see over the counter and shit. And I just started taking the chicken skins off. Um, and in my mind, I left the chicken.
But you took all my skins off.
I left the chicken though. I left the
Uh-uh.
chicken.
Nope.
I,
Nope.
that's what y'all not thinking.
I gotta watch you. I gotta
Y'all
watch
not
you.
looking at the glass.
Who does that?
Y'all not looking at the glass as half full. You see,
No, it's
y'all seeing
empty.
I don't got no skin, and y'all should be seeing at least I still got chicken. Well, Edith didn't see that way either. She didn't see it.
Yeah.
She whooped my ass. She
I
whooped my
was I was hoping Edith beat your ass.
ass. No, she whooped my ass, you know.
Beat. You need a beat. You need a why would you do that?
My dad laughed at it. My dad laughed. Yeah. The chicken's still there, right? Because he
Because
understood.
niggas are universal. Y'all don't give a niggas don't give a shit.
He understood. The chicken's still there, right? So
That that sound like Izzy
right.
Daddy. Izzy Daddy the other day. I called because she's over there. I say, hey, I called her. I called him. And I said, Izzy, what are you doing? She got her coat on. It's 11 o'clock at night. I said, Izzy, what you doing? She goes, I'm going to the store. I say, with who? Well, daddy, when he wake up. I say, he don't look like he waking up anytime soon. She go, he is. All I could think is he just got her a scooter. Now this is my mind the night before. I called him the next day. I said, hey, I actually had to call his mom. I had to make sure she was still in the house. I called him the next day. This is how he thinks, and this is how I thought his daughter thought. I said, you was asleep and your daughter act like she was gonna go to the store without you. He told me, well, she got a scooter. Nigga, get out. Get away from my baby. Matter of fact, put the Apple tag on my baby because apparently you think it's okay. Don't do that.
Well, I thought you was gonna say he had on the scooter riding to the store.
Well, no, he's done that before. They will take the scooter and he'll walk alongside her, but it's very dangerous to watch her. Like she goes fast. Like if I get a clip, I'm gonna put that on Instagram, like just on my little story, just to see, show you, I can see how she she spins around my living room. She put a burnt, you know how you burn rubber? She burned rubber in my living room,
In your living room.
in
Well,
my living
you
room on
got
my floor.
carpet?
No, I have a whatever vinyl wood, fake wood,
Oh, the,
and
the laminate, the flooring.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, and there was rubber marks all over my floor. So yeah.
With a dirt bike? With like
It's a hoverboard with a scooter attachment.
oh, okay. So she's a biker boy. Okay.
She is. She has no choice. Her dad is completely into that. Like that's
That makes sense.
if she says she wants to get on a motorcycle, he down for it.
I used to ride a motorcycle. I gave up. The dude
That's
told me I was gonna fall. He said,
Yes.
bit of sad news. Uh, unfortunately, man, just came across we lost one of our great ones, man.
Mm-hmm.
Lost one of our great writers, poet,
Activist, poet, yeah.
black literary excellence, Nikki Giovanni. She died at 81, man. She will be missed.
That's crazy.
Like that's really like I remember my grandmother reading me Nikki Giovanni books, and at the time the shit just didn't make sense because I'm like, Grandma, I don't know what she's talking about.
Right. It's not registering you then, but
But to know like it'd be crazy to know like we be a part. We're a part of this greater thing. I think that's the beauty of Black people because even though a lot of our history is lost and
Mhm.
like we've been stripped of the things that in essence we can reach back into and identify ourselves, somehow we still connect to that shit. And that I think that is the absolute beauty of Black people in
Yeah,
general. Just like we can connect to something without knowing. It's just a deep
always.
rooted. It's in here. It's like something in us knows the two steps to the right electric slide, and then something in us inherently knows.
Hey, you said they trying to. It was a. I don't know what kind of shuffle it was, but I'm gonna have to, if I find this video, I'm gonna send it to you because it was wild. They was trying to white some shuffle, and that was just like it was a no go. It was a no go because it was like it was unnecessary. It felt like the mosh pit of the slide, like whatever it was just unnecessary.
They got too many variations. All these things is just need to just let's keep it electric slide.
Keep it at the original. Keep it at us.
All these extra steps is just and we did the electric slide for a reason. You can electric slide to any song.
Mm,
You don't just got a boogie woogie woogie.
no, you don't.
I seen them electric slide to Before I Let Go.
The same thing. Yeah.
I seen them electric slide to Follow Me. I seen them electric slide to Step in the Name of Love.
Yeah.
That was a little risky, personally.
Very risky.
It was a
But
little risky, but it paid off. It worked.
my favorite slide dance is from Fantasy, Mariah Carey. That one is
Oh, New York's in the house.
and then and if don't let you get the right DJ or the right mix and it goes faster and you just when I say that used to be my workout.
I ain't
Bump
gonna
the
even
gym,
lie.
I be in there.
Back when I was a roller skater, that was my roller skating ring song. Honey got me, all Mariah. Honey got me hooked on. New York's in the house. Man, I used to. Damn, Diddy was on that. Damn, what was he putting in that honey?
Yeah. Because it was a line that she said, and I really recently was like, I gotta look it up. You know what?
When she said, "The love washes over me."
Oh my God, what song is that? It's because it's Diddy and Mariah. Oh my God. And I just was listening to it and I was like, I don't know about this song. It was Honey, but it was like, was it Honey? No, it wasn't. It's something else. Because I was like, that's Diddy, and that sounds like the diddler. Like, do we realize that these names are gonna be forever instilled? Like young kids now are like, oh, don't Diddy me. Like,
I'm just glad I never. I was gonna try out for making the band, and I already knew I was happy I didn't make it when he made them niggas walk the Brooklyn for the cheesecake.
yeah.
But now I'm even happier I didn't because I know some homeboys that would look,
I
man,
just know.
Mr. Diddy. Okay, so you know this nigga Diddy is trying to get out of jail by any means necessary, right? He has offered up so much for bail. So, right, mind
Mhm.
you, we have to offer him reasonable bail, right? But he's also a flight risk. They figuring he gonna be out with Russell real soon.
He gonna be out there.
Yeah,
Hold on, what is it?
crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
He'd be like, we gotta be barefoot all the time.
I could do this.
But no, this nigga's offered up like $50 million.
Hmm.
He's offered up like three different houses, like all three different houses. He's offered up his children's passports. Like he's like, I'm gonna guarantee you, I'm not going nowhere. That I'll let you take my children's passports as well as my.
They not going nowhere. Yeah.
They not letting them happen because they know when you got resources like that man had. The man is worth $1 billion. It is, you know how easy it is to smuggle a person out of the country. You can smuggle a person out of the country for the 25,000. And
Hell,
you don't need a
the
billion
right
to do it.
person, $25. You can get up if you need.
Look, I was about to do a video about it. These Mexicans was at the border and they were I'm thinking like, the border patrol, they about to find these bricks in the panel of the truck. No, it
Hmm.
was two bitches in there. It was two bitches. They pulled the side panel of the truck off and they're like, and I'm thinking, all right, the bricks about to fall out. Two Mexican bitches fell out. They in there like,
See, okay, now, okay, my state, my former state, Missouri, we got a senator, a senator elect that's trying to put a bill together that if you report undocumented workers and it leads to their arrest, you get $1,000 a person.
hey, Hector, don't take no more raises, Hector. You tell him come give me a raise next time.
Could you like honestly, my state finna turn into a bounty like dog the bounty hunters. Like we found him, we wasn't giving up none of the little boy who just shot the healthcare worker, the healthcare CEO.
Okay.
It was $10,000 on his head for him killing and basically assassinating this CEO.
Well,
And everybody would, the comments were deadly. The comments were, up, my vision didn't clear it. Like, what?
you gave me a placebo pill. I couldn't do nothing.
Do you know? People are probably more ecstatic that this boy is an Ivy League college graduate and he just assassinated a CEO.
Look,
But nobody was willing to turn him in for $10,000. But for $1,000 a head,
people probably put money on his motherfucking student loans.
they probably will. And but like I said, Missouri getting ready to turn into dog the bounty hunter. Y'all thought it was bad when what was it? All About the Benjamins when Ice Cube was a bounty.
I was a bounty hunter for well, I wasn't considered a bounty hunter. I was assisting a bounty hunter.
But why can't I see that though for you? Like I see like if this comedy shit didn't work out, you could be a bounty.
I wouldn't because real talk, you gotta really go in and get these niggas.
You gotta go in.
You gotta go in and get these niggas. And it'd be like situations where it's like, a lot of the times, like if it's a really dangerous criminal, you call
Mhm.
the police for backup. You be like, I have belief that this person is here. We're serving a warrant. If
Right.
it's somebody you feel like there was this one time with my man Floyd. Floyd is the actual licensed bounty hunter, the bondsman.
Okay.
So Floyd, he's like, yo, I know the dude we going after is in here, yo. He look at me as we get to the door. He's about to knock on the door. He said, I ain't tell you this, but we gonna have to fight this nigga. He looked me dead in my face. And said, I ain't tell you this, but we gonna have to fight this nigga.
I don't want to fight. No.
No, I was about it. I'm like, oh, we gonna have to fight this nigga? Okay. So I'm at
No.
the door cracking my knuckles. The nigga opens the door, right? He goes, I was expecting y'all. Yeah, you know how it is. I can't let y'all take me out of here. My lady watching. So we helped him move the coffee table, the couch, the love seat, the dining room table. We helped him move all that out the way
Mm.
while and then we like took up positions like we was in a wrestling match, like we was about to fight. And me and Floyd, he was like, all right, y'all get the cuffs on me, y'all can take me. If y'all don't, get the fuck out my house.
That sounds like a movie. That don't even sound fucking real.
It was, I didn't think it was real when it was happening. I'm sitting there, and this nigga was strong. It's two of us on him, and he would like this nigga got the. I'm trying to get
Listen,
his hands behind his back. I got one arm, Floyd got the other arm. I'm like, nigga, bring it closer so I can hook the.
listen.
We tussled, and then we put the cuffs on him. We got the cuffs on him. Then we said, all right, deal's a deal. So then we uncuffed him.
Mm-hmm.
We helped him put the house back together, put everything back where it came from. And then we walked him out the building. He came peaceably. We cuffed him back in the front. We didn't even have to cuff him behind his hands. He came peacefully.
That's too much.
That was a $2,000 bounty. Of course, I was there for that.
But I guess that's why when I think about stuff like that, like, do I really want to commit these crimes? Because I don't want to go through that. That ain't my life.
They
That
wouldn't
ain't
do
it.
that to you. Most people, they don't really
Right
get tracked down by bounty hunters. Most
on.
of the time, it's people snitch on them. That's really the long and short of it. People like, and that's one of the reasons I really knew I had to get out of the life of crime because nobody had any loyalty. They're gonna snitch on you. They're gonna tell.
Sure.
They're gonna tell. They're gonna let you. They're gonna let you know exactly where you're at, what you got going on, and it's gonna be fucked up.
That's true.
Mm.
Trying to.
Oh, damn, keep putting it over here. Well, what you got going on, Victoria?
So, I'm kind of on like a family break hiatus right now, but I got a date for in March. We're gonna do more before then, but this is gonna be one of my first produced shows that I'll be like in behind the scenes. So I wanted to try something different, and I'm gonna see how it goes. Uh,
Congratulations, stepping into that
yes.
producer realm.
So we're gonna see how it goes. But for December, I am very chill, very relaxed. It's all family oriented because well, for those who don't know, my oldest daughter's birthday is the day after Christmas. So yeah, like I it's always busy for me, and then it's like for for my family, I take Christmas pretty seriously because tomorrow we're finally putting up the tree. I'm saying finally like it's so late, but it is because it should have been up the day after Thanksgiving. But we were in St. Louis, so I feel like some type of way. But we're gonna put it up in
Real tree,
oh,
fake tree.
fake tree. I don't know real tree. Like I ain't got a real tree energy. I don't. I don't.
I just like the
Uh,
smell of it.
I do fake tree. My fake tree is 9 feet tall. Um, yeah. So I pretty much I don't play about my tree. But next year I might so like I have the old school like if you want the old school feel of Christmas for like in your household, call me because I have the tree that don't have the lights on. So you gotta
Go get
that
lights. Nice.
but it's so nostalgic because you play Michael Jackson, you play the Jackson 5 Christmas and it makes you feel like you was, a little kid again.
I don't want to do that no more. I've cried enough.
But it's a nostalgia, first of all. Like it gives you that where it's it's a bittersweet. Because even for
ten
me,
dollars to take your nostalgia elsewhere. Take
but
your
it was but
nostalgia
that's for
elsewhere.
me. I mean, for me, my bittersweet, like I literally did it last year and I was like, I started crying, thinking about, everybody, and I was like I didn't think I would be here. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those things. Like I said, it's a bittersweet. One of T.I.'s favorite lines last night in his script was it's cheaper than therapy, which we all know comedy is cheaper than therapy. So everything when it comes to Christmas for me is it's therapeutic.
I need therapy.
It's therapeutic. Yeah, like I said, it was a script that was written, and I know some people who,
Look, when I seen him in LA, I've seen him several times now. When I seen him in LA, he was
mm,
very good. He started out real strong. And just me personally, I would say less time would do him better. Like
yeah,
if you get a good 20 minutes out of Ti, that's a great,
that's a
great
great set.
step up.
That's it. I mean, because even for myself, like I listen to myself, I hear myself, I did a set when I was in St. Louis, and I was like, oh, I should have just stopped there and left it at that. But I kept going. I was like, oh, no, no, no. So I know for myself when I should stop.
You will never get penalized for leaving a little early unless it's like contractually like, but
Like
that's
you,
usually on the
yeah.
headliner. So
But I also look at that like, and like you said, it's on a headliner. But I also look at it as like, if you break down how many minutes you did and what you getting paid, come on now. What job you ain't gonna bag groceries for that. It take you a couple what a week or 2 weeks to get what you get.
I don't make any money doing comedy. I'm a struggling comedian. I'm living
I
paycheck
will
to
say
paycheck.
headliners. We're not gonna say because Vino is fronting like he fronting, but okay. Um,
I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm out here. I'm fighting for my life.
what more do you want from me? Listen, no, I'm fighting for my life, seriously. So VictoriaSaidItSTL. Don't use my cash app right now. Venmo. What do you just find? Zelle. That's up, just hit me up on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna take these kids on trips and I need this money. My girl, when she hit the I need this money, I died. 'Cause,
Bye, Nate.
hey, in a bind, Nate
I was out
is
here. I was out here. Look, that's why I got this little bit of change in my pocket. I was at the Walmart just waiting for somebody to shed a tear. It was like,
I'm in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. What she say?
why
I'm
does
in a
money
bind.
smell good? It smell like I've been in a stripper ass. What the fuck?
I don't want to know how
Handed
we
me some good smelling money.
I don't know how we got there. But yeah, so for me, it's family oriented until um January. I like a hiatus. I think this is gonna be my everyday lifestyle. Like this is my lifestyle. It's like I like to take a hiatus every now and then. So
Nothing wrong with a hiatus.
yeah, but I still do podcasts. Check me out, Victoria Said It on Spotify and anywhere you can find your podcast. You just hear my I don't want to call it verbal cardio because it's
You there?
okay. What happened?
Okay, my internet be going down at night sometimes. That's so I ended up on live that other night because my internet be going down in the middle of me watching Family Matters.
Okay.
It just, I don't know, it just cuts off sometimes. It's just really weird.
No, mine was acting up earlier, so I know I figured, but okay.
Like it just
So
cuts off out of nowhere though. That should be.
so what do you wanna
No, we just keep going, keep going. We're take it back like 2 seconds and just keep talking from there.
okay, so
Spotify.
Okay, so yes, I am Victoria Said It on Spotify and anywhere you want to find your podcast. That's my like I said, I don't want to call it verbal cardio because that's what Tony Beckfrost is, but it's kind of like that for me. It's just kind of like a 15-minute spiel of the day in the life and what's going on. So, yeah, just follow me. And VictoriaSaidIt.com is everything that you need. All your um merch and everything. I have like my new line, my new shirt that dropped, which is it was formerly Heavy Heart, but it is now If the Crown Fits. So I love it. I love this design. I think it's a great design. And yeah, that's it.
I like Heavy Heart. I'm gonna keep
I
calling
know
it
Heavy
Heart.
Heart, but Heavy Heart is, I think the only reason I changed it, and I'll tell you, I would say this is a MVP exclusive, because I didn't even say this on my own, but I changed it because I think I want to go into the new year with a more positive mindset. and heavy heart felt a little sad for me. And it came from somewhere sad for me.
I feel it, but I was interpreting it as more of a like you got a heavy heart because you gotta leave behind old things and grow. You know, because sometimes leaving
That
that old part of you behind is a hard thing to do, and you got to move forward and grow and be a new, better
you
person,
version.
better version of yourself. So sometimes leaving, like I know when I left Jersey
Hmm.
was it was hard. I had people I knew that I had blood ties with. I had people that I had like really cried with and shed motherfucking real tears with. And
Yeah,
it was hard leaving those things behind because all you know is what you know. And then getting onto something new is something
it's
completely
a heavy
different.
heart. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Okay, well,
felt
damn,
for
you
them.
might have me change the name back again because I like, but I like
No,
if the
I
crown
mean, if you don't
fits.
want to do that, I'll just name my special that because that's what I was leaning towards doing anyway.
I want you to definitely like lean towards that because I think that's a beautiful name because it's especially for comedy because we do have heavy hearts and that was really where it came from too. It's like as a comedian you still have to have so much on your heart. And okay, I'm gonna take it back to heavy hearts. Damn, I like that name. Okay,
Maybe
but
throw another design on there and then do if the crown fits.
I could do that. Yeah, but and I like that. Okay, so I could do that.
Because what you do, what I notice you do, and shout out to Clint Coley because he does shit like this. It's the bear is
Mhm.
different color design bears, but one is my edible kicked in, one is my edible wore off, one is just edible, one so you could have
So,
that same type of logo, and one is just if the
but
crown fits, one is heavy heart, one is you know what I mean?
got you, got you. No, I feel that. I feel that. Okay, I think I know where
I
to
like
go. As soon as you said that,
I'm your biggest
no,
fan, so I'm gonna tell you when you got some fire you working with.
but no, when you said that, I instantly had the mindset of what it would look like for if the crown fits, and I think that's what. So the heavy heart because it's purple and because it's so much to me. So that okay, yes, it's gonna remain heavy hearts, and then we're gonna move into a if the crown fits, but that's gonna be more of a it's gonna be more royal regal colors and okay, you'll see. Yep, give me give me 2 seconds, but
Expect to
that's
see
it.
designs when you get off of vacation.
Yes. So yeah, like I said, I am just kind of in my hiatus. I'm an introvert extrovert. I think I've we've been making up terms. Well,
Yeah, y'all do.
this these new generations be making up terms, and I'm like, that fits. So
Y'all
that's
go
me.
the fuck you. Y'all will make up a term on a nigga.
Listen, I am I ain't gonna say that because I really was like, no, I know what that means. But
What were you about to say?
I was gonna say like I'm a polyamorous emotionally, like it was gonna be a whole other thing. And I ain't want nobody to see now they're gonna take the clip and be like, she polyam. No, I'm not.
Hey,
Because I'm a Libra, so my nigga is my nigga. That's it. That's it.
I like polio string cheese.
Okay. Listen. I can go polyamorous cheese.
I do polio string cheese.
I can do that. We can do
This
that.
peppermint tea is booming right now. I might
This
not even
champagne
need
popping.
nothing to eat. I wish I had me some champagne. I wish I did. I do. So
Okay, so can I do a small plug to okay, my favorite is Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's, they be winning. They have a magnum bottle of champagne for 14.99.
is that what you're drinking right now? Oh,
There
I'm
we
not
go.
mad at that.
You're not
I
mad.
need that for New Year's.
I have an extra one for New Year's because they go so fast. Like towards this year, they put them out like the top of December, and I went in there yesterday. They had none. Today they had like five left. I grabbed two. So
Think I might have to grab me a couple because New Year's is looking crazy. For
yeah,
y'all that don't know, man, look. Okay, so it's a lot going on, y'all. I'm gonna
Mhm.
be real with y'all. The year looked like it was gonna end kind of slow, but we
It
right
was-
on the ass. We gonna finish real strong. First up, Cleveland, Ohio, December 20th, 21st. Coco
mhm.
Brown, Big Vino, Cleveland Funny Bone. Y'all know how we do 4 big shows. Then December 29th, Peabody's Comedy Brunch, starring Big Vino. He's gonna do his live recording, the Heavy Hearts, the Heavy Hearts special. We gonna get it in there, man. We gonna tear it up. Come see me. We got VIP tickets for sale too. The VIP package comes with great things. You get priority seating. You get a High Hopes gift set. You get a souvenir Peabody's cup that gives you drinks all night for the low,
Yeah.
and we throwing in a bottle of champagne for you. That's how real we coming. You get a
Ah,
bottle of champagne, $50 ticket. Simple as that.
what
Admission.
you say? He got money.
Look, I'm footing the bill a little bit.
No.
Then we got New Year's Eve, Virginia Beach Funny Bone, Coco Brown, Big Vino, 2 shows. Come get that champagne toast in with your boy and drop the ball in Town Center, Virginia Beach. And then I'm taking it down to the ocean front because I'm gonna jump in the ocean that night. Just New Year's ritual.
I might have a request. We'll talk offline.
Uh,
Anyway,
um, Denver, Colorado, Denver Improv, January 3rd and 4th, 4 shows. We outside. Denver, it'd be great to be back with you. My boys at the cookie store up there. Y'all already know how we blow down Big Smoke, Big Smoke. Um, Baltimore, we're returning to Baltimore. Baltimore Comedy Factory. We will be there January 9th, 10th, and 11th. Man, that's going to be great. Look, January 18th and 19th, comedy shows near me. We're going to be doing DC. I'm going to be out there during the inauguration weekend. We're gonna see if we could throw a rock at somebody. We're gonna see if we could see if the January Sixers are still about that activity. Let's just see. Let's fuck it. Let's go for it. The 17th, we're working out some shit at the Playhouse down in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So be on the lookout for that too. But it is about to be heavy, heavy, heavy coming up in the like 2025. Apply pressure. Like y'all thought I was a problem. Y'all thought I was on y'all nerve in 2024. I'm
and if y'all
gonna be
thought he
on
was
deck, y'all.
bad, if you thought he was bad, it's gonna get crazy because
If I
I,
got, why you say that?
I'm no, because I have decided I'm gonna stop introducing myself as like a aspiring comedian. Like I'm putting on like I've been really light. I think I've been light, and I think I've been light because I'm like, oh well, I got this, I got that, but it's if you thought he was crazy, which he is, so don't get it twisted. Um, yeah,
I can't wait till
2025
y'all.
is.
I can't wait till y'all see my partner in crime and she really start embracing this shit that she got. Because
I'm ready for 25.
when she started embracing it, boy, look. We've had some wonderful experiences this year.
Mhm.
We've had some phenomenal shows.
Yes.
We've grown as a person. Like I said, I've seen you last week when you was putting the thing up, and I was incapacitated at the time, but I'm glad the people were able to come and tell you how great you've been as a comedian for this last year and how much you've grown and what we've seen. So I'm very proud of you on that end. And like I said, to handle everything you've handled and still be able to
Listen,
keep your crown from tilting. You doing your thing, mama. I give you that. I give
I'm
you that all day. We're gonna keep it moving. That's why we gotta keep applying this pressure. And that's why I say, look, whatever you can't do, whatever slack you need me to pick up, I got you. We here. This what crew is about. This is why I say I told all y'all niggas, look, I'll drag y'all to success. I'm sorry if I gotta keep it like that, but I'll drag you niggas to success. It'll be kicking and screaming. You gonna hate me for it at times because I'm a you'll appreciate this. The Joker said, I'm a man of supreme will,
I
a man of my word.
Yes.
Man of my word. First and
Don't have me on my listen. I was just to do my costume. I felt eerie back in October. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you now. I literally watched so much of Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. I felt a little weird once I was done.
this is
'Cause
what he's driven us to. That was my first.
huh?
I said that was my first like this is what he's driven us to.
That was it. I was like,
Terrifying, chilling.
if he did this for a role, I did this for a couple of hours.
Look at me. When that voice changed, said, look at me.
And so, look, I still have the plastic toy knife in my in my car, and I'll be like, "Oh, I hope not nobody."
Look, don't let that fall out the wrong time. Hey,
Officer, please.
did you hear that they dropped all charges against what's his name? The cheetah, Tyreek Hill from his traffic stop at back in back at the beginning of the season outside of the Miami facilities?
You know what?
They dropped all his charges. Congrats. Stay
They
alive,
dropped.
black man. Stay alive.
Listen, but apparently you can't be a black man getting hung. I mean, getting Lord, getting chokehold in a chokehold because the guy who put the guy in a chokehold in New York, yeah, he's walking out. So
I mean, you can't win them all.
can't win them all. But hey,
As far as you can't. People, let me just say this, and this is the most sincere thing I can tell you before we get out of here. This world is a treacherous place. It's a wild place. We never know what the next day is gonna bring. And I told you on previous episodes, all of our great leaders were taken from us the moment they forgot to stay dangerous. So I implore you, stay dangerous.
that's that part.
That part. I'm Big Vino,
I'm Victoria said it.
and this is the Most Valuable Podcast. We thank y'all for fucking with us one more again. We're gonna come
Yes,
back to y'all one more time and do it all over again. And if nobody told you, we love you. Happy holidays. Be safe. Love your family. Love on your people.
yes. Oh
And
my God.
remember, whatever you got going on, it ain't gonna be forever. So make the best of it when you can. And if nothing else, smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
I stand on business.